What is good, YouTubers? I greet you guys. Good day, everyone. Hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. It's a new week, and we are back at it again. I believe this week is going to be a wonderful week. So right now I'm supposed to be on good buy. Before I tell you guys about this my trade, please, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, do well to like and subscribe. And now I don't remember to say this thing enough, but please, you guys to help me to grow this channel. That's all you can do for me, and I really appreciate that. So this morning I'm supposed to be on a good buy, but I was taking my baits. I just come out of the bedroom, so before I could finish everything, the market already moved. So I set a pending order. The buy is trade. I got the buy trade from the analysis I did this weekend. So let's just head to the chart so I can show you guys everything. All right, guys. So this is the good buy. I'm supposed to be on this trade, but I didn't set pending out on this trade. Because when market mitigated this second zone, let me show you guys. Where's my mouse? Okay. When the market mitigated this first zone here, I thought this market would buy from here, because if you watch, when this zone was mitigated, this was the first candle that mitigated that zone, you see, and then the candle melts and later push down again to mitigate it properly, then push up. So I was just, at this point I went to the 5 minutes time frame to see if I would get any change of character, inducement and all that from 5 minutes time frame, so I can take the buy from there. But then this market come back, take out this low. That was when I said no, I have to take this zone out. So it was no longer valid for me, so I was just waiting for it to come down to this zone. And you can see after the market play around on that zone, push up, did everything, still come down to that second zone, and it has mitigated that zone. Because of how market reacted here, I said no, I'm not going to set a pending order here, because this market might come down to this point of interest with momentum, then clear everything out. So but the market come back normal, and you can see the market is rejecting from there. So when I came out of the bathroom, the market was already here. It was around this place. So when the candle closed, this other one opened and start pushing up. I said, okay, there's no need. I'm not going to chase the price. If it come back to this my POI, let it trigger me. It will be better for me. 02018878. If the market come back to this my POI, let it trigger me. So I had to set the pending order. The market has not triggered yet. Well, let me show you guys so you can see that I already set the pending order. This is the trade. You can see this is the pending order. So anytime the market triggered, I will let you guys know. Let's see. I have another good setup on GBP JPY. Let me show you guys, but the GBP JPY is not, I don't want to fall into the same mistakes I made last week, So since I would have taken this trade with all my heart, if after this pullback here that this market was able to break this structure, I would have taken this trade with all my heart, even if it fails. But initially, this is where I had my POI. So, and you can see this market come here, take it out, pull back, still clear this high again, pull back again, fail to break this structure. So for me, this trade is still on uptrend, and this is my daily POI. And you can see the market is stalling since it gets to that point of interest. If only this push, if only this push was able to give me a new break of structure, I would have taken this sell. I would have taken this sell completely. But like this, as it is now, I cannot take that sell on GBP JPY. So I'm just waiting for my gold. If gold give me what I need, I will I will take the buy from gold. But if it doesn't, then we'll wait for another setup. I think by Wednesday, Thursday, I'll have a very nice setup on Euro USD or GBP USD. So let's see. We'll see how it goes. I will update you guys later. Let's see if the trade will trigger me. All right, guys. So this market has triggered me. I'm on this trade now, and you can see. And this is the trade. Just triggered me. So let's see. I'm officially on the trade now. Let's see how this one goes. I will definitely update you guys. All right, guys. So this is the final result of this my gold trade today. So the trade finally stopped me out. Got the notification of this stop loss long time ago, but I just don't have the strength to come and do this recording. But we are here now, so I'm out of the trade. This is almost 7 o'clock, 6:58 p.m. So let me just show you guys. I lost 1% on this trade, so let me just show you guys. So this is my account. You guys know I was down 1% on this account, so now I'm down 2%. And this is the trade. I lost almost $53 on this trade. So I'm down 2% on this account now. We'll come back tomorrow and do our thing if I see a good setup tomorrow. I have from now till Friday to take my remaining one trade. As you guys know, it's just 2 trades per week. So let's see. Whenever I see a good setup from now till Friday, that is when you guys will be getting the next clip for this video, and then we'll round up this week. I'll catch you guys in the next one. All right, guys. Good day, everyone. I greet you all. Today is Wednesday, and this is around after 10, I think. I just took my last trade for the week. Had a good setup on SA USD and GBP JPY, but the gold trade triggered first, so that will be my last trade for this week. Let me just take you guys to the chart so I can show you guys the trade. All right, guys, so this is the trade. This is how it looks now. I just entered the trade now. Entered with a confirmation though. So let's see how this one go. I think my last trade was on gold too. This is the trade that stopped me out on Monday. So this second one too on gold. So let's see how this one goes. Let's see how this one goes. I will update you guys later. Let me show you guys how the trade looks like on my MT5. So this is the trade. You can see. If I lose this trade, then I'll be down 3% on this account, and it's not easy. But let's see how this one goes. I will update you guys later. All right, guys. Good day, everyone. I greet you. Welcome to the end of this week episode, bro. Man, something happened. Something happened again this week. By the way, today is Thursday. This is Thursday morning. I just want to round up this week video so I can go do other things. So I think before we talk about this thing, let me just take you guys to the chart so I can show you guys the trade I took yesterday. Something happened, I swear. But let's go to the chart first. All right, guys. So this is the trade. This is the good trade, you can see, and you can see what happened here. So something happened yesterday. You guys know that I'm trading a GFT, good funded traders, prop firm, so, and they don't allow news trading. Is either you get into the trade 3 minutes before the news, or if you're already on the trade, if you want to close, you can either close 3 minutes before the news. Once it's less than that, you cannot close and you cannot enter. And if you do that, if you're on profit, they will have to minus your profit, So I don't know the consequences of if like you're already on a trade and you close, less than that. I don't know what will happen if you are on negative or you are not above 1%. So I don't know, but I closed this trade because of that rule, So before the news, as you all know, we had rate cut yesterday, rate cut news, and FOMC. So the the rate cut was around 7 o'clock, and FOMC was 7:30. So I closed that trade around this place, I think around here. Let me check the time. So around here. That is where I closed the trade, around this place, and I had a little bit above 1:1, so that was what happened yesterday. And you can see I first of all break even around 6:30. I break even, but the market was too close to my break-even point. So I was having this disturbance in my heart that if I should leave this trade and this market decides to go up when they release the news, immediately they release this news, this market will just push and tap my break-even, and then I'm out of the trade that same minute, and that will be bridging that news rule. So the only way I will be safe is if that news drop. So I was, contemplating on this thing until I decided to, close this trade. I said, let me just close this trade, instead of bridging the prop firm rules. Let me just close it and just wait for the news to, play out. So finally, I closed this trade around here, 1:1. And this candle you are looking at here, you can see it. This is 7 o'clock candle, and that candle did nothing. It pushed up though, but you can see where it stopped and then dropped. Then at 7:30, the market keep dropping from here, So, and this trade already gave me 1:5.5. So you guys can see. You see, 1:5.62. You can see. So, but it's okay. It's okay. We'll keep learning. So that is what happened to me this week. But I think this one is because of the prop firm, and there was nothing I can do about it. That is my best shot, my best decision, because if I leave this trade and this market, the news push up, I would have been stopped out that same minute, and that would be going against that rule, which I don't know the penalty for that, but I know I will not breach the account. That news rule will not breach the account, but I just don't want to go against that rule. So we'll come back next week and we'll still do our thing. So now let me just show you guys the P&L for this week. This is, you guys can see I'm just down 1% now. They say yes, let's just say 1%, a little bit above half percent, but let's just say 1%. So this is the P&L for the week. You guys can see the gold sell was that yesterday trade. The buy was on Monday, so I lost 1% on the buy, and I made 1% on the sell. But it's just break even week for me. But I don't break even on trade, so I just record this trade as closed trade. So I'm not going to record it as if I made 1% or half percent. So it's just closed trade because of news. I'm not going to add the percentage to my record. So that is it. And at the end of the month, I'm going to do my trade breakdown. You guys should be expecting that video. So if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do well to subscribe. So there's many good things coming for sure. So let me just end this video so I can tell you more about this week and what I've learned. So guys, this our trading industry is crazy, very, very crazy. When you come into trading, you think that learning a strategy and learning how to trade is your biggest problem. But after you've learned that, after you learn how to trade, you start to struggle with discipline. That's your psychology. You will think that is your biggest problem. When you get over your psychology problems, you will find out that there is a lot of problems, a lot of them in this our industry, and I don't think it's going to end. Even if you are trading your personal accounts, there will always be this obstacle for you to face. But the thing is, if you have that mind, if you have already made up your mind that this is what I want to do for the rest of my life, there will be no going back for you, because there's no way, there's no place, there's no skill that is easy. Even if you leave this trading and go to another skill, you will still face some challenges there. So why am I saying this? I've come to, after checking out my trade this week, I've come to realize that it's not as if we, the trader, we are not doing enough. But you see, both brokers, prop firms, they are adding to our problems too. I swear. Because this trader was supposed to bounce back, with this trade. I was supposed to bounce back with this trade. This trade you are seeing now is 1:7.5 trade. So if there was not this rule of news this, news that, I would have still been in this trade now. Even if I decide to close, at least I'll close around 1:3 or 1:4. And that will put me up for the week, and I'll come out from drawdown on this account. But what can I do? Nothing. We'll keep pushing. That is just it. We'll keep pushing. There's nothing we can do about it. We cannot fight them. We don't have our money to trade. Even if you have that money, that large capital to trade with, you will still have to face brokers' problem. Because something happened that yesterday on my other account, my personal account that I was trading. I set a pending order on Euro USD. And the trade triggered, even went close to my stop loss, very close to my stop loss on Euro USD, and that was a buy. Just 1:2. So when I came, the market went close to my stop loss, but it did not stop me out. But when I came to the chart, I saw that the market is close to my TP, just few pips to my TP. And guess what? When I went to my MT5, the market did not trigger me. The market did not trigger. I was like, bro, I don't know what this one was. I just canceled the trade. So there's a lot of challenges here and there. So you just have to have that strong heart for you to overcome it. But what can we do? Nothing. We'll keep pushing, keep trying, keep doing our best until we have that capital, that large capital, take care of ourselves, you know. At least if you have enough capital and you are trading on your own personal money, you know that the only problem you will face now is brokers, nothing about prop firms. So that is it for this week. I will catch you guys the next one next week. I wish you guys a happy weekend. If you are still struggling like me in this industry, you just have to have that hope. You are not the only one in that position. A lot of us, a lot of us are facing it one way or the other. A lot, you know. But there are some things in this industry that mentors cannot teach you. Just experience. Experience is what will open it up for you. At a time you will feel tired. Let me tell you guys something. Since I started my trading journey, I have never felt so down that I even start to question myself. Are you sure this is meant for you? Are you sure you are going to scale through this trading journey? I have never asked myself that question for over 2 years plus now that I started this forex trading. But this thought was filled in my mind throughout this week. I swear to God, it was filled in my heart every second, every minute. Are you sure this is meant for you? Is it not time to go and look for something else to do? Bro, at the time I think I was going crazy, Coupled with this gold trade and what happened in this gold, I was like, bro, I had to, step out. Even have to take some, open one of my alcohol just to step my mind down, bro. And that is why I'm feeling a headache now. I swear. Very big headache as I'm talking to you guys. Now my head is aching because of the drink I had yesterday. I have to just cool my mind, bro. But I know that some days will be like that, But I believe God set me to this path for a reason. And I'm going to see that reason. I will see it to the end. I will catch you guys next week. Have a happy weekend. Enjoy yourself. Meditate. Go through your trades, your journals, everything. Check it out. Try to make a better decision and improve yourself next week, which is what I'm going to do too. I've done a lot of back testing this week. It's all good. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.